I am going to review the HP Chromebox, and I want to show you the form factor. I've got it plugged in here, and it's a little tiny little box. This little box, I apologize, I've got it under my desk here. I'm kind of pulling it out. This little box is great. I gotta explain why. I bought this box 2 years ago to try and test Chrome OS, which had just come out, and they had put it in a bunch of machines, and it was basically just a web browser, and it really wasn't there at that point. Basically, what this unit is a tiny little computer. It features, I believe, a Celeron processor, I believe. Comes with 2 gigs of RAM standard. You can upgrade to 4 if you want. It's only got 1 slot for RAM. So, honestly, I've been running this for a couple years on 2 gigs of RAM. You're fine. It does come with 16 gigs of internal storage on the internal solid-state drive. But if you wish to have any more storage, you have a little SD card slot on the side if you want, which I just had one laying around. This is a 32 gig SD card, so I just popped it in there. You got 2 USB ports on the front, and you've got 2 at the back. Let's see if I can pull this out here. At the back, trying to get a good angle, and I apologize, I'm not getting a great angle. You've got your power cord set up. It runs off a standard, it runs off a laptop adapter style. It's very small. Here's your LAN cable. This is your Cat5 cable for hardwiring the network to it. You've got 2 USB ports stacked here. I have a wired mouse in one because my wireless mouse, my Bluetooth mouse, died. So the top one, I've got my wired mouse, little old IBM, trusty. On the bottom, I got the Bluetooth chip for the keyboard. Now, this has built-in Bluetooth. Have I tried to connect the built-in Bluetooth to the keyboard? No. I just plugged in the chip for the combine, and they both work, and I said, whatever, it works. Here's your HDMI cable. Strictly HDMI, unless you want to run a DVI port, which is on the side right here. Those are the only 2 ways you can get any picture, which is nice because the picture is clear as day. Here's your headphone port. Has no built-in speakers. Strictly this headphone port here. Now, what Chrome OS is, it's a deviation of Linux, a build of Linux in a sense. Customized, mainly, customized for their own operating system. Now, you might have a Mac, you might have a Windows PC. This is Chrome OS, and I've got a picture of a Jeep that looks similar to mine, as you've seen before. But I want to show you how fast this baby boots up, because this is great for a home PC. Now, let me explain something. I've got a fully fledged Windows 10 PC. I have a laptop. I use it for work. It's a great laptop. They've pretty much mastered the boot up speed on, Windows 10. If you want a place to just go online really quick, this device is fantastic. I'm going to explain why. I have recently moved, and I bought a desk, and I wanted a space where I can just sit down, go online, check my mail, check my basic home functions, and just shut it off and not worry about it. Not have to worry about programs or boot up speed, where it would just go online and I don't have to worry about it. That's where this little guy comes in. And I actually bought this in 2014. It's now July 2016. I bought this in the fall of 2014. I used it for maybe a month and I put it away. Reason being was I found more use in PC programs. Like, I still to this day use Winamp, which is a 20-plus-year-old program. You can't run Windows programs on this. It is solely web-based. However, if you have read, they are attempting to migrate the ability to have Android apps run off of this little box here. This thing weighs maybe 4 or 5 pounds. It's literally nothing. If you can hear it, it's got a little fan noise. Barely minuscule. Very, very fast. I'll explain how this works. Here's my desktop, okay? In the bottom corner, you've got your search icon, which brings up your Google page, the Google Chrome icon, obviously, your Gmail icon for your Gmail apps, and then the rest of these I put in here, which are very easy. This is YouTube. This is my file browser. This is Google Play Music, and this is the Time Warner app that I use because you can watch some TV through the Time Warner cable app. So let me explain how easy it is to shut down. Push the power button. It locks it, okay? Push it again. Goes bright and shuts off. That's it. Now, I want to show you the boot up speed on this thing. I want to show you how fast this thing is because this is the reason why I love this machine. I have to check my email in 30 seconds. I got to get in there. I got to send a document. I have to check my email. My phone is charging. It's in the other room. I just want to sit at a table, a desk, go on Wikipedia and read something. I want to research something. Everything that I want to do is going to be online. It's going to be web-based. Watch this. Press the power button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your login screen. Done. So now I'm going to type in my password here. Oops, I must have mistyped it while I was holding the camera. What's great about this is if you have 2 Chrome boxes, it'll sync all your apps. It'll sync everything. It'll sync absolutely everything that you'll ever use on this to your next Chromebook. Automatically loads your Chrome browser. That was painless. This thing is so incredibly fast. And let me load something like the news or something. This is so incredibly fast that it'll just run rings around anything else you have. It loads web pages at a phenomenal rate. It just does everything fast. If you have everything web-based, it'll all be contained here. Now, let me explain something. You can't have icons on your desktop. That's something that they don't have yet in Google Chrome. However, they've got this little launcher on the bottom here. So when you want to look at all your apps, you can click on this little search icon right there. And it loads this guy. Oh, look at this. You got your top 5 or your top 4. You got the Webstore, Google Calendar, Chrome, Google Docs. And you can change these to whatever you want. You can change them to whatever you want. Now, where I am in Churchville, New York, it's 85 degrees outside. It's a little warm. This, you can add these little Google cards to this so that they're always there. It's really cool. So let's go into my apps. This is all the apps I have. Now see how it's starting to look a little familiar? Little Android-ish? This is all looking Android-ish. Now this is all the apps I've installed. Let's say I want to work on a Word document. In the Google Play Store, there is now an application for Word Online. Look at this. I haven't used this in a while. You can sign in with your Microsoft account. You got an Xbox account? That's what you would use. You would sign up. I got to use my left hand for this. But once you sign in it. But look. I don't know if you can see. Look at full-fledged Word. Microsoft Word, ladies and gentlemen, online. And it'll save like Google Docs. Or you could do... I know I had Excel on here as well. This machine is amazing for a couple reasons. One, you can almost never get a virus because of it being a Linux build. You can't get a virus. You might get pop-ups here and there, but it's not going to infect your system to the point where it slows it down. If you ever have that issue, you have apps you don't want, and you're like, you know what? I just want to wipe this. I want to clean this baby off to the day that I got it. You could click on Recovery. It'll ask you, this is when you want to create a media recovery. This is in the event that your solid-state drive on your Chromebook fails and you want to put in a different hard drive. You can create a 4 gig flash unit. It'll even ask you what device you have. Let's say that you want to wipe this, and I apologize, I'm doing this double-handed. I can't remember how to do it. let's say you want to wipe the whole thing. You want to start over from scratch, brand new machine. No matter how bad you will screw this up, Google Chrome, click the three dots, go down to settings, and it opens your normal Google Chrome. Hit advanced, go down to the bottom. Look at this. Power wash right there. You hit power wash, I'm telling you, within 5 minutes, this computer is brand new. This little device. This unit is perfect for people that just want to go on web at home. They want to have a backup computer to just go online. It's fantastic. Now, it does have some downfalls. You can install software that was made for Windows. It is strictly the Google Chrome App Store. Now, I can show you my Google Chrome OS by clicking About Chrome. It'll automatically update for you, but you can click on this. It'll automatically update for you. It'll reboot for you. You don't have to worry about updates. It just does it all for you. There's no, oh, I have to run this update or that update. None of it. You don't have to worry about it. Now, Webstore. This is what you've seen in Google Chrome in the past. However, now the apps, which used to go onto the Google Chrome homepage, are now built in your Chrome OS browser. So when people used to say that, oh, Chrome OS is Google Chrome, it is. It's all the same device. And it works amazingly. Now, let me explain something here. If you click on apps, okay, which I've already got apps right there, you go down to available for Android. Now you're going to be able to see all the new apps that are available for Android that can now run on the Chrome OS operating system. And you download them. You don't run them online. They are available offline, okay? There is plenty of programs. One of them that I hit, okay, PowerPoint Online obviously runs online. Let me make sure I did this right. Yeah. Available only for Android. Okay. Weather Underground. You're looking at this would load online, but there were a couple of them, and I can't remember what they were, but they were very large in size. They were Android apps. V8 Pro Parking. This is 4.37 megs. This would be a game that would download to your computer. Metronome. That would be another one that would download to your computer. And these are offline apps. These are downloaded to your Chromebox, and you can use them offline. Now, there are some downsides. If you don't have an internet connection, this guy's useless. They are working on making it available offline. However, if you do not have a connection, this box is useless. Look at all the, I mean, look at them all. Look at them. What's this? Take your home back from alien invaders. I mean, they're really, and I just looked at this a couple weeks ago. They're really getting up there as far as Android apps. But there are some downfalls with this box. Obviously, as I mentioned, if there's no internet connection, you can't use it. They are working on that, though. They are working on it. It's a fantastic little box. It boots up fast. It shuts down fast. You don't have to worry about it. You want to go online for 6 hours straight, which I have done because I'm currently homebound, being out of the hospital for a month. You want to sit at home all day and go online and do nothing? This box is fantastic. It loads YouTube fast as hell. HTML5. Java, I don't believe it runs, but you'll have to check. I'm almost positive that the extensions do run. Yeah, I believe it does run. But I wanted to review this because I've had this little box for about 2 years. And I had a lot of people ask me about it. You know, well, what's the Chromebox? How does it operate? Would I do it over again if I could? Yes. I know there are people out there that are deciding, should I buy a Chromebox or they shouldn't? I will warn you, though, if you are a tech guy, you'll get bored with it very quick. Took me less than a month and I was bored beyond bored with it. The only thing that keeps me active is that laptop, and then my laptop I've got in my other room there. But this, if you're looking for a machine for like a family PC, something to just go online with, check it out, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Chromebooks are awesome. Chromeboxes are awesome. If everything you do in your life is web-based, whether it be email, for my work, a lot of our programs are web-based. There are a couple that are not, but majority of them are web-based applications. This unit is fantastic. It works fast. It runs fast. You don't have to worry about updating it. Would I recommend this for kids? Absolutely. Why? Because we were all kids once, and I'm sure we looked at stuff we weren't supposed to. This box will not collect viruses. It will not become infected. It just works. When I want to shut it off, you can hit the power button twice, or see if I can focus on it. You go down here, click on the time. This little box here, there's my picture, there's my Wi-Fi. Click on this. Everything. Accessibility tells you what network you're connected to. There's the Bluetooth that's built in. Here's the volume. This is my storage, I believe. Oh, that's my output for my audio. And then settings, and then you can lock it, shut it down, or do help. Click on shutdown. Done. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This machine, I paid originally, I believe, $199 when they first came out. And it's amazing. I cannot say enough about this little box. This is great if you are in the process of moving and you have to move your computer. Look, I got a monitor, this little box, the keyboard, and the mouse. That's it. You push the power button. Takes 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Fires right up. Done. You don't even have to worry about it. Look at that. Done. It is so fast. Faster than Windows, faster than the Mac. It just works. If you have any questions, comment below. But that's pretty much it. That is the HP Chromebox. Developed about 2 years ago. I'm out.